1-2. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you for tuning in. My name is Brett Butler. I'll be your announcer for the afternoon. We have a great slate of ACAA basketball on hand today. Starting off with the women's side, it's the Holland Hurricanes taking on the UKC Blue Devils, coming to us from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Just finishing up the pregame festivities here. Starting lineups are set for UKC. We have number 7, Alex Soiko. Number 8, Sydney Flora Kirsch. Number 10, Lindsay Black. Number 14, Erica Keg. And number 15, Lauren Ford. For the Hurricanes, last year I had the pleasure of calling quite a few of these Lady Hurricanes games. I see a few familiar faces. 4 starters returning for the Canes. Number 6, Amy Plagenhoff. Number 4, Molly Stedman. Last year's Player of the Year, number 9, Alexa Rancourt. You saw her take the tip there. Number 8, Lauren Armstrong. And the lone new Hurricane starter, number 11, Taya Taybolt. Could be Taya, I'm not quite sure, apologies. A Keg finds a loose ball, puts it up, Black underneath. Rebound, Rancourt, get used to that. Rancourt was a machine, averaging close to, if not over, very close to 10 rebounds a game. Don't have the stats in front of me. Like I said, Rancourt was Player of the Year of the entire league, and that's a good sign for the Hurricanes. Plagenhoff hits a 3 early. Taybolt defending Soiko at the point. Soiko off the ball screen to the hoop. High finish off the glass. Taybolt up the right side. Crosses over, slashing. Good help defense by the Blue Devils. And the rebound secured. That's number 8. Sydney Flora Kirsch, second year shooting guard from Toronto, Ontario. Soiko directing traffic at the high post, gets into the key, scores with the left this time. Back-to-back finishes in the paint. Alex Soiko, 4th year point guard from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Listed at just 5'5", but 2 early finishes in that painted area close to the hoop. Look for a little bit better help defense off that dribble penetration from the Hurricanes. Rancourt to her dominant left hand off the glass is good. And Coach Connolly for the Hurricanes wants some defensive pressure. Taybolt applying the pressure. Black to a Keg. Outside, Soiko thought about it. Dribble penetration, a Keg. Help defense is there this time. Armstrong with the rebound. In transition, Hurricanes have a 2-on-1. And an apple for Armstrong. Stedman, the beneficiary. Plagenhoff gets caught reaching. She thought that foul was on the floor, but count the basket. The shooting motion had begun. Count the basket, 1 free throw. Short on the free throw attempt. Stedman finds the loose ball. Armstrong to Rancourt. Rancourt picks up her dribble, finds Armstrong. A long 2. Hits it. Lauren Armstrong. She has space, not known as a shooter, but hits that early one. Let's see if the defense adjusts. Loose ball. Blue Devils come up with it. Black, lefty, too long. Flora Kirsch. Rancourt. The point forward. Distributing. Plagenhoff. Corner 3. And an errant pass from Soiko. Sub for the Hurricanes. Nikiva Wilson-Brown, first-year guard from Halifax. In for Armstrong. Just some confusion with the shot clock there. Full reset to 24 seconds, and we are underway again. Taybolt crosses over Soiko. That is a quick dribble move. Stedman, corner three, not a three, actually, a long two. Rebounded. 14-second reset. Soiko strips. Black applies the double, and they come away with it. Blue Devils in transition. Flora Kirsch, no good. A keg crashing the offensive glass. Stedman. Back to Plagenhoff. Hurricanes passing through this pressure from the Blue Devils. And great help defense from UKC underneath. Soiko. No good. Rancourt. Strong rebound. And Rancourt thumping that ball, dribbling it up the floor. Finally, a foul is called. Wilson Brown had quite a few attempts at it. Goes up strong. And will get 2 free throws for her efforts. Second one's off, rebound, Blue Devils, that's 15. Lauren Ford, a fourth-year forward from Sackville, Nova Scotia. A keg, elbow jumper, Rancourt secures another board. Rancourt. Stedman wide open under the hoop. And the Blue Devils want to talk this over. 15-8, Hurricanes lead early. All right, coming out of this timeout, it is 8-15. Blue Devils not necessarily struggling offensively, but can't get any stops. The Hurricanes are scoring at will. And a lot of it's been the passing early in the shot clock. That full court pressure, the Hurricanes have been able to get through it with some sort of comfort at least. I don't want to say it hasn't been effective because they have caused a few turnovers and got some missed layups turning into transition opportunities the other way. But Hurricanes have been able to pass through it pretty successfully. See if the Blue Devils will back off. Hurricanes leave Black. No good. Rancourt. I told you to get used to it. Rancourt securing her 4th board already. We are less than 5 minutes into the season, and Rancourt's on double-double watch. Armstrong checked back in during that timeout. There's some good help defense. Incredible. Verticality. Got there early, planted her feet. Stays vertical, defending in a phone booth. That has been another key play by Flora Kirsch. This time on the defensive side. She's made a few nice plays over here. Soiko stripped, dives for it. Black goes into her own teammate. And it'll be Hurricanes ball, I believe. Is that a jump ball called? Well, didn't keep my eye on the officials there. Apologies. Into the game for the Blue Devils, Riley McDonald, first-year point guard, Timberley, Nova Scotia. I missed one for the Hurricanes as well. Robin Driscoll, second year from Portugal Cove, St. Philip's, Newfoundland. That is a mouthful. Armstrong, dribble penetration, shovel pass, Rancourt. Got to put one up, turnaround, Jimmy off the glass, no good. Rebound, Rancourt. Shot blocked, she thought she was fouled. Corner three, no good. Armstrong out and running. 4-on-3 if the Hurricanes want it. Armstrong, step back. Cool as a cucumber. Baseline jumper. It's good. Oh, cookies. How about that defense? Taya Talbot. Goodness, apologies to the Talbot family. Armstrong, Rancourt, dribble drive, pull up, short, rebound Hurricanes. Oh, that could have been a double dribble. Another attempt. Yes, this time it falls. Wilson Brown. She's been able to get good position. I believe that's the first one she's been able to finish. Great defense from Rancourt. Dribble penetration, rebound, Blue Devils. Rancourt defending, but Ford with the fancy footwork. Armstrong, Hezzy to the hoop, no good. A keg with that rebound. Back and forth we go. Kick, Floria Kirsch, knockdown, mid-range. Driscoll. Hurricanes swing it around, ball screen, denial. Another shovel pass, this one's at the laces. Driscoll on the swing, no good. Rancourt, look at that rebounding. Driscoll, dribble, pull up, no good. Some more offensive rebounding. Armstrong, well defended. Coach Conley for the Hurricanes pleading his case, wants a foul. What a hustle play. I think the ball bounced on the sideline before Wilson Brown was able to save it. In and out they come, the Hurricanes getting some fresh legs in. Very impressed with the pace of this game thus far. In for the Blue Devils is number 11, Lily Van Beek, second year from St. John. Stedman called for the foul. The basket counts. Riley McDonald heads to the line for a three-point opportunity. There's only one shot, and the Hurricanes. Official Matt McKinnon doing the Hurricanes a favor there. I could be wrong, but I don't think he has to wait for the Hurricanes to join in that rebounding if they don't do it themselves. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. McDonald, 3 points the old-fashioned way. Nice dribble drive and one on the other side. Nikiva, Wilson, Brown. Getting it done in the paint. Hurricanes on pace to score 100 this afternoon. Ball screen up top. Picked up the dribble. A keg defended by Wilson Brown. How about this defense from the Hurricanes? There's a nice ball screen to get some room. No rim. Rebounded by the Hurricanes. Nikiva Brown. Stedman running the lane. No good. Driscoll. Stedman. And a keg tied up for a jump ball. It really looks like the Hurricanes are making the Blue Devils play faster than they're comfortable to play. With the defensive pressure on the ball handler and then getting out and running in transition. Plegenhoff to a cutting Armstrong, kick out Stedman, skip pass, Driscoll to Wilson Brown, Plegenhoff, Hezzy. Blue Devils the other way. Corner three, a keg, in and out. Wilson Brown, fouled. Nora Quinlan, a fourth year from St. John's, Newfoundland. Also in the game for the Blue Devils, number 5. Apologies if this goes horribly wrong. Ayoka de Santos Gutierrez. Free throw is well off the mark that time. Wilson Brown showing a bit of frustration. That time too strong. A keg with a strong rebound. That's what Wilson Brown brings to the table here, folks. Look at that ball pressure, causing so much discomfort up front for the Blue Devils. They end up rushing a shot, and the Hurricanes get a layup on the other end. Ball screen, Quinlan. Well defended by the Canes. A keg with a deep three. I don't know if that's in a keg's bag. Shot clock is off. Wilson Brown driving hard, puts up the shot. Stedman follows it up. Rebound and score to end this first quarter. 25-15. And a breakneck pace first quarter finally comes to an end, as these teams will try to catch their breath. Blue Devils discussing this, how they're going to stop the Hurricanes in transition. I heard 2 safeties referenced. Now I'm an NFL guy, so when I hear 2 safeties, that means we're trying to take away the deep ball. And I think the same principle applies here. We're going to keep 2 Blue Devils off the offensive glass, keep them back, try to prevent those leak-out layups. Hurricanes have been quite successful running in transition. But let's not forget the rebounding and stellar defense that's leading to those chances. High percentage shots in transition. There's been a few erratic layup attempts, but for the most part, they're choosing the right shot. That is the Hurricanes. Blue Devils, on the other hand, have seemingly started to force up some perimeter shots after starting the quarter quite well, getting into the paint, scoring those easy bunnies. And once you establish that inside game, that's when the kick-out three-pointers start to open up. As a shooter, not a whole lot more you can ask for than a catch-and-shoot, comfortable, wide-open three versus a step-back, off the dribble, contested three. You can see some of the UKC Blue Devils men's basketball team in the stands. Reminder that we do have a doubleheader here this afternoon. Women's and men's. The Lady Canes up first, trying to defend home court. Nice interception that time by Flora Kirsch, but the Hurricanes get it back on a new shot clock. Here's Talbot to Armstrong. Skip past Plegenhoff. Quick head fake, driving. Wants a call. It is Hurricanes ball out of bounds. I thought there was not a whole lot there. Nice cut. And the Hurricanes wanting a call again. No whistle. Black the other way. 0 for 3 from that spot. Black can't find the range. You can see her going through a little bit of a mental checklist there. Black driving. That's a good way to get your shooting stroke going. Some easy ones from the free throw line. Great job by Black. Third-year player, a leader on this team. 5'10" from Moncton. In and out. You can see that frustration showing on number 10 in Black. Oh for 2 from the line. You saw there McDonald encouraging her teammate to keep her head up. See if Black will continue to shoot when she's open. This time a well-defended play. Armstrong with a volleyball block, Black was trying to elevate that pass over the defender for a post entry. Soiko up top, got to get something here. Strong rebound by Armstrong, but Soiko from her knees puts it up. And Stedman got away with a whack to the back of Black's head. Driscoll, corner three, hairline trigger. Quick release from Driscoll. It goes all around the rim, but not through. Black, strong attempt, well defended. Stedman gets a piece. High off the glass, Stedman with the steal and the score. Molly, the seatbelt Stedman, locking up on defense. Good pass into the low post for cutting Soiko. Started that shot attempt without identifying the rim first. That makes it a lot more difficult to find that rim and acquire the target in midair. Aaron shot that time from Talbot. Ford, drive and kick. Black with no hesitation. That's good to see. Still can't find the range. Armstrong turns the corner. High, outside the square. Tough angle for Lauren Armstrong from Canberra, Australia, third year. Nice high handoff. Flora Kirsch. And a rare lapse for the Hurricanes on defense, not communicating through that handoff, sort of a rub screen. Hurricanes running the same play, deny the handoff, and Rancourt will shoot two. It's a copycat league, folks. Black thought she was coming out, had untied the ponytail. A keg in for Ford for the Hurricanes. Wilson Brown in for Armstrong. Good shift from Armstrong, rebounding well. A lot of good defense. Rancourt. A push shot that time. Didn't get a whole lot of arc. This time it rattles home. Nice rebound, Wilson Brown. Foul is called. It's going to be on Riley McDonald. Talbot running point for the Hurricanes. Handoff, Driscoll. Loose ball. Black up the sideline, picks up the dribble. Flora Kirsch. Rebound, Hurricanes. Driscoll, you do not have to ask her twice. Knock down, triple. From Portugal, Cove St. Phillips. Rancourt, what a rebound. Dribbles through the pressure, and the Hurricanes have a 3-on-1 as a result. Driscoll, beautiful, textbook. Draw the defense. Bounce pass, layup. A keg, step back, long two, sidewinding shot. Rebound, Driscoll. Look at this pace, the Hurricanes. Beautiful feed from Wilson Brown and an easy layup for Rancourt, who might be on her way to a first half double-double. An unofficial tally, just from my memory, I got her at 6 points and 7 rebounds. I believe we do have live stats going. Let me see. Great time to thank some sponsors. We have Lone Oak Brewing Company, local here to the island. Little Caesars Pizza. We have the PEI Mutual Fund, Fix Auto Collision, Maritime Bus, Pressed for Time, Abiquit Screen Printing and Embroidery, ADL, KeepItSocial.ca, Prince Edward Island Dairy Farmers, Sports Center Physiotherapy, The Factory and Hunters, downtown, order online. We thank you for your support. Blue Devils have the ball. Hurricanes come away with it. And look at this again. 4-on-3. Hurricanes just outrunning the Blue Devils. Foul called on Soiko down low. And peeking at the live stats here, we have Rancourt at 7 rebounds, 5 points. Nikiva Brown at 7 rebounds, 5 points. Lauren Armstrong at 6 rebounds, 6 points. So we have 3 Hurricanes sniffing a double-double. We still have 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Stedman, high arcing shots, finds its home. Soiko. Ford up top. Corner 3 off the top of the side of the backboard. There's got to be a better way to phrase that, but it was an errant shot by number 9, Renee Thibault. Wilson Brown hits the floater in the lane. Now, I have a program that says Wilson Brown. When I look online, it just says Brown. I'm just going to stick with what I was going with. And please correct me if I'm wrong. Nikiva Wilson Brown. Blue Devils ball. Unable to get the offense going, and we have an NHL line change, 5 for 5. The Hurricanes have built up this lead from 10 points now to 24? 24, math. Ford puts it home. Now let's get to know some of these newer Hurricanes that we were just seeing for the first time. Number 15 with the ball right now is Allie Forbes from New Glasgow, Nova Scotia. She's a first year. There's number 13, Taylor Tomlinson, second year from New Glasgow as well. And then number 12, as Quinlan gets a nice high bank shot to go. Number 12 for the Hurricanes. First time we're seeing Ava Domer, a second year from Annapolis Royal, Nova Scotia. Ford outside. Foot was on the line. Soiko with the rebound. Off balance shot, but it works. Draws the foul. Soiko has been quiet since those first 2 dribble drives that she got to go offensively. Been rebounding well, don't get me wrong. But the Blue Devils have really struggled to get the offense going here in this second quarter. Nice catch, bit of a high pass. Armstrong. Head fake. Drive. Foul is called. Very close to being very good help defense that time. I think what happened there is a nice strong drive from Taylor Tomlinson going straight into the chest of the defense. And when you go into the chest of a human being, the tendency is for the arms to come down. So no matter how hard you may try to stay vertical, when you get another human being going full speed directly into the center of your rib cage, Blue Devils, no good. Armstrong with the rebound. Armstrong driving and is fouled. The pace of this Hurricanes team has proved to be too much for this Blue Devils team to overcome thus far. If they can keep it within 20 here, game plan at halftime, and execute that game plan to try and slow this Hurricanes team down, it's going to have to come from defense, because Hurricanes are on pace to go over 100 right now if nothing changes. And the Blue Devils, something drastic is going to have to happen for them to get to 100. So the defense has to be the priority. Black checking in. Foul called. Allie Forbes. Black drives, finds Ford. El Shanufi, who checked in, comes up with the steal. Armstrong somehow able to keep her dribble. The length and athleticism of this Hurricanes team, not just in the post players, but those post players that can handle themselves on the perimeter, comfortable dribbling the ball up and distributing. Nice footwork that time to get in the lane. Ford, no good on the layup, though. Armstrong slows it down. El Shanufi, no good. Kick out. Flora Kirsch hits it. Flora Kirsch has been the lone standout player here for the Blue Devils on offense. Able to provide some stability on that end. Look at that. Old school basketball. Back to the basket. Look at that corner turn. Armstrong with the dummy handoff. Turns the corner, finishes, and it commits the foul on the other side.
Yeah, because if you're going and coming back in the same day, I wanna watch it.
Black will head to the line. We have 4 more Lady Canes coming into the game. Rancourt, Stedman, Wilson Brown, and Talbot. Man. I'm gonna get it. Determined, folks. Hurricanes late to get in once again. Let's keep an eye on that if the officials keep being so lenient. Block, this time hits 2 for 2 from the line. Armstrong, just go by. Brown, rip and go. The quickness of the Hurricanes. Really impressive here, but not finishing the layup. Blue Devils on the other side. Ford, Kirsch, Flora Kirsch. Big time offensive crash from Black, excuse me. Connolly is irate, wants an over the back call, and there definitely was contact. Rancourt, bullet pass, short corner, Stedman knocks it down. And a little extra detail I love to see is Stedman crashing her own shot. Good chance of becoming an offensive rebounder after the shot's released. Even if you feel good about it, get in there, apply some pressure to those defensive rebounders. Pass with a bit too much lead that time. Armstrong wide open. Knock it down, Lauren Armstrong. Armstrong, heck of a first half performance from her. And Flora Kirsch left alone, streaking to the basket. And Black communicating with the team. They really need to shore up this this defense in transition. Getting caught, chasing after the offensive rebounds, and then getting out-hustled on the other side of the court. Wilson Brown. Rancourt, rebound.
I wanna play more.
Rancourt to the hoop.
But
Pulls it out.
for example,
Wilson Brown, Armstrong.
Oh yeah, because
Handoff, Rancourt. Foul on the pass. You'll see Rancourt
I'm gonna play the five.
obviously a lot more comfortable with her left hand. That is her shooting hand. And every time she gets that defender to commit to the right side, she has that quick little crossover to the right, one dribble and spin back to the left.
And if I get the PR, I can play 3
It's a
more.
very effective move for her. Blue Devils have to identify that and just be okay with her driving with the right hand. Trust that she's going to try to come back to the left. Kirsch to the hoop. Good look. Armstrong and the Hurricanes the other way. Got to put it up. Mid-range, no good. And finally, this first half comes to an end as these teams have got to be exhausted. Lots of back and forth action, high scoring. Perhaps one of the highest scoring games I've been a part of here for this Lady Canes team. Holland College scoring 54 points in the first half, really impressive. And a lot of it has to do with their ability to get out in transition after rebounding. We're going to take a short break here, and approximately 10 minutes we'll be back with the second half of this women's basketball matchup.
Growth requires flexibility, the boldness to try something new, the wisdom to take care of what you already have, to get to know yourself, to step out and connect, to build something.
One word.
Or like a phrase.
Like trust and connection.
Family type of feel.
You come in and you're like family right away.
It really was, and it kind of sounds corny, but like we're all like really tight. Like today I even took one of my teammates to the dentist today, like just because she needed somebody. Like we're still like very close, and it wasn't like cliquey. Like it was like if we hung out after a game, everybody was there. If we went out to dinner, everybody was there. With all of the teams here at Holland College, everyone's super close.
It means everything to know like your family and your friends are coming to watch you and like coming to compete, and then having such a close-knit community like Holland College. You make friends and you see people in the community that you're going to see throughout the year, so seeing them come to your games and support you is huge respect. Like, there's nothing like it, I think, here.
What would you say your favorite things about being a Holland Hurricane is?
I'd say the community and the friendships that I've made.
It's just great having all the boys together. Anytime we're hanging out together, even bus rides are always a good time.
I think it does feel like family. I mean, whether people are on the bench or whether they're on the court, like they're cheering you on. We really want each other to do well. Like we try to put each other in positions where we'll succeed.
Just everything from like the administration down to the coaches, to the players, to the fans. There's a really great sense of community that's been built. And I think once you're a part of the Hurricanes once, you kind of can't help but default yourself back to the Hurricanes program in the future. It's such a great sense of, it's such a good team environment and it's such a good community that's built, and I think everybody buys into the Hurricanes brand.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are about to get this second half underway. We'll see if UKC can make the adjustments that are necessary to get back into this game. Hurricanes leading 54-31. At the half, the story has been the Hurricanes getting out in transition and capitalizing with easy layups. For UKC, it's been a struggle offensively. 15 points in the first quarter, 16 in the second. They're going to have to make stops and score more to get back into this game. Holland led by Lauren Armstrong with 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. She is shooting at an incredible clip. 5 for 7 from the field, 1 for 1 from 3, 2 for 2 from the line. Stedman with 12 points. She's at 6 for 8 as well. 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Nikiva Brown, 7 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Not shooting as well. She's just 3 for 9, 1 for 6 from the charity stripe. Raincourt, 9 boards, 3 assists, 7 points. On the Blue Devils side, Flora Kirsch leading the way with 8 boards, 13 points. And after that, there's a steep drop-off, just 5 points. The next highest scorer, Alex Soiko. She had 4 of those within the first 2 minutes. The real linchpin here, I think, is going to be if Lindsay Black can get her offense going. She's 0 for 7 from the field, 0 for 4 from beyond the arc, and just 2 for 4 from the line. Soiko has 3 fouls. That's the only foul trouble of the game so far. All right. Here we go, folks. Second half action. Blue Devils ball. Drop kick Murphy's playing in the back. It's a great day to play some hoops. Soiko, high post to Ford. Back to the basket, operating. A keg. Oh, makes Stedman touch earth. Can't hit the jumper. Armstrong with those strong arms. Able to get that loose ball free. Plegenhoff to Rancourt, baseline drive. Wraparound pass between the 2 teammates that were open, straight to the defender. Soiko. High ball screen, penetration, Black. Hesitation. Big time block. Bully ball. Rancourt says, I'll take that. End to end. No good on the other side. Stedman. Steady as she goes. Offensive rebound. Floater. A keg operating up top. Soiko. Too much room in that ball screen for a defender to get through. Got to be shoulder to shoulder if they want to create space. 3 in the key. Ford with some good footwork once again, but a little too long to develop. Talbot. Operating up top. See how close that screen was? Rancourt and Armstrong brushing shoulders, no room for the defender to squeeze between, and all that space opens up. Backdoor cut, a keg. Help defense is late. No finish. All Swedish. And Armstrong causing that jump ball. He was knocked loose, but with those active hands, avoiding a foul, getting in there, getting that held ball. Plegenhoff to Armstrong. Kick out Talbot. Rancourt, post-to-post screen. Stedman blocked by a keg. A keg operating up top, crosses over in front. Foul called. I think the initial play to knock it loose was clean, and then maybe coming across the arms to get that loose ball. Regardless, A foul will be marked in the history books. Black, step back three. And that's what the Blue Devils need. Great job by Black, remaining confident, willing to shoot when the situation arises. Armstrong to Tomlinson. Finds the balance after the contact. Loose ball, Blue Devils come up with it. Ford to Soiko. Black, defended by Armstrong. Active hands once again. Rancourt called for a foul that time. Away from the play. I didn't quite get a visual on it, but there doesn't seem to be much of an argument from Rancourt, so must have been legit. There's Flora Kirsch. Another board and another score. From my tally, that's 15 points, 9 rebounds. These ladies are putting up numbers. That's a lot of contact this time. Pleganov allowing that frustration to come through. But got the call. Black definitely reaching. Pleganhoff off the back rim. Soiko. Crossover up front, kick out Black. Just hit one. No good this time, too strong. Armstrong, Rancourt. Big time block. Black. And now the Blue Devils have numbers. A keg lost the handle. A keg tried that in and out move. Lost the handle and out of bounds. Talbot, Armstrong. Armstrong overhead pass. Foul on the catch. Defensive pass interference. 15 Black. Automatic first down. In for the Blue Devils, number 4, Riley McDonald, number 11, Lily Van Beek. Armstrong pulls it out, attacks the right. Pleganhoff, catch and shoot, no good. Blue Devils in transition. Akeg gets the handoff, turns around, finds Black. Black slashing through. Tough look there, falling out of bounds. Rancourt, beautiful bounce pass. Baseline jumpers, no good. Good crash by Stedman again, and look at that. Hurricanes all back on defense. Got good pressure on the offensive glass, but more importantly, hustling back, not allowing themselves to get beaten at their own game. A keg, high arcing three, no good. Armstrong dribbling through traffic, navigating this Blue Devils defense like a hot knife through butter. No resistance until she's ultimately fouled under the hoop. Looking like Derrick Henry running through arm tackles. Blue Devils need to move their feet. Instead of chasing, get in front. Force Armstrong to take a different path. Much easier said than done, obviously. Armstrong was an all-star in this league last year and looking in mid-season form already. Armstrong, she's a killer out there. The demeanor never changes. Straight-faced, all business. Long three, no good. Loose ball, Keg finds it. Quick back up. Nice play by Erica Keg. Rancourt. Good help defense. And you saw Keg force Rancourt to go back to the right hand after she stopped that initial left-hand dribble move. That's where the help came in, forcing the jump ball, I believe, and Blue Devils will take possession on the arrow. High double screen. Flora Kirsch, left-handed floater in the lane. What a tough hoop from Flora Kirsch. Deep into her bag for that one. Armstrong turns the corner. Too strong, but a bailout foul. Armstrong to the line. So Blue Devils have kept this quite even, winning this quarter so far, but the Hurricanes still finding a way to manufacture points, getting to the line. It's been a different pace in this second half. Still nice back and forth action, but the Blue Devils, to their credit, have limited the transition options. Rancourt doing what she does, taking care of business in the low block. Offensive rebound, put back, blocking foul, Wilson Brown. Nine seconds left. High ball screen. There's the proximity you're like to see from the Blue Devils on that ball screen. Coach Conley thought it was a bad screen. I'm just referring to the lack of space between the ball handler and the screener. Really forcing the defender to either trail behind, go underneath, or try to fight through the screen. Can't get in between. I cannot speak to the quality of said screen. I was not watching the position or anything like that of the screener. Driscoll off the glass first on that one. Not sure if that was intentional. In and out. Rancourt, 1 rebound, 2 rebounds, 3 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds to the Hurricanes, and finally one goes through. Tough to stop a team 5 times. Put on the line, Flora Kirsch. Exhausted. Trying to shake that one off. I almost tried to attempt to make a Taylor Swift reference, but not quite knowledgeable enough in that realm of pop culture to make an accurate one. So, onward. Dribble drive, left hand, move. Driscoll knocks it loose, but Ford comes up with it, and the Blue Devils trying to get out in transition. Look at that hustle back, all those white jerseys beating the Blue Devils down the floor. Coach Connolly's got to be happy with the defensive performance so far. A few breakdowns for sure, but the hustle's been there, the intentions are good. Let's not forget, we are in the first game of this season. These teams are not quite a finished product yet. The Hurricanes looking like a pretty well-oiled machine so far. Nice head fake from Plagenhoff. Soiko, knockdown 3. Wilson Brown. Foul's called on the floor. Soiko disagrees. But just the pressure these Hurricanes are applying, both on the offense and defensive side. Dribbling hard to the hoop with control and balance. And then on the other side, staying in position. Lots of pressure on ball handlers up high and rebounding with reckless abandon. Pretty much a complete game from the Hurricanes thus far. If there's going to be one thing, it would be here, leaving points at the free throw line. I'll get some stats to back that up, but a lot to be desired from the stripe. Brown is 1 for 7 from the line. Make that 1 for 8 as the stats update. Off balance, but a triple for Quinlan. Saw her sort of falling to her left as she's jumping. Able to find the target though. Uh-oh. Looks like Brown may have hit the back of her head. As the physiotherapist will come out to help Brown. Hate to see that. Hurricanes lead 65-46. Looks like Brown is up under her own power. Wilson Brown. And I believe she'll have to come out of the game for at least a little one play. And she will stay on the bench, not going to that physio area. And that'll be the end of my speculation. As the Blue Devils getting right back into it. Quinlan just hit a three. Nice idea there, but called for the travel. Blue Devils, give them credit, playing much better defense in this quarter. But they could be running out of time here unless they can get some offense going. You'd like to see this get down to 15 points before the end of the quarter. They have a real shot at this thing. Hurricanes don't want to ever get complacent, but if you can trade buckets the rest of the way, that's pretty comfortable. Use the clock as much as you can. Stedman, corner, mid-range. This time too long. Rancourt, an undisciplined play there. I know what she's thinking. McDonald really definitely initiating that contact, but in the backcourt, much less leniency for contact. And the official determined that not a legal guarding position, too much contact, foul on Rancourt. Really a savvy play from the first year McDonald. But the Blue Devils turn it over. Talbot doesn't decide to use the screen. Jump pass, that's a rip jump. Lyle Huggan is smiling somewhere. Lauren Armstrong, a lost art. That rip jump pass. 2-foot jump stop. Elevate. Could be a shooter, but finds the open Stedman, leaking in behind the back door. Two-handed pass, midair. Beautiful, you love to see it. Shout out Lyle Huggan. Don't forget, folks, we have the men's matchup between these two schools coming up at 4 p.m. Saturday Hoops, college game day. Ball screen. Handoff denial. Quinlan puts up another three. Black hustling after it, saves it. Up top, three-pointers, good. Number 5, DeSantos Gutierrez. Klagenhoff, Euro step, sweeps up and under. Stedman may have gotten away with a rebounding foul there, going into the back of the Blue Devils player. A keg, thought about a three, Black in isolation. Oh yeah, pure jumper, straight away three. Comley assesses the situation up top, puts up the triple, and folks, we've got a 15-point game. Lots of life from this Blue Devils side. A late surge. Hurricanes, their transition game has been stifled here. Give the coaching staff of the Blue Devils, and the players for that matter, for getting that game plan in place and then coming out and executing it. I overheard them talking about 2 safeties back, deliberately not crashing with the 2 players up top after the shot. And I could be wrong, but they seem to be executing that much better. Not allowing the leakouts to get behind. Boy, oh boy. Regan on the mix over there with the Metallica, getting me all fired up. Exit light. Hurricanes dribbling through this full court press. Just matchup defense for the Blue Devils. No zone from either team thus far. Oh!
Mateo, where is he the step? He's
Black tried to save that one, lost her balance. Foot on the line before she's able to get that pass away. Rancourt has been a little more quiet in this third quarter. Armstrong has been leading the way. Another triple, Armstrong, no good. Rancourt rips that ball out of the air and with finesse puts it through the twine. Black, tough hoop. See her protect that ball like a running back going through the A gap. 2 hands on the ball, securing it, putting it high off the glass. Impressive play. Blue Devils with one incredible third quarter. Right on the edge of getting back into this thing. 15-point lead for the Hurricanes going into the fourth. Give credit to the Blue Devils, holding the Hurricanes to just 15 points in that quarter. They're going to need a follow-up performance on the defensive end to have a shot here. I'd say the magic number to keep the Hurricanes under is 82. 28 points gets the Blue Devils to 82. If they can hold the Hurricanes under that mark, I think that's right on the edge of what's doable. It's got to start with the defense, though. Hurricanes, the clock is your friend here. Take good shots. Remain honest on defense. Don't need to gamble. Don't need steals. Free throws would be the enemy for the Hurricanes. Allowing the Blue Devils to score with the clock stopped is something they'll want to avoid. The Hurricanes can get their offensive rebound going again. That should be able to close this game out. But a lot can change in 10 minutes. as you can see, from second quarter to third quarter, a whole new team on that UKC side. But now, the witching hour is upon us. Wins turn to losses, losses turn to wins. It's fourth quarter time, folks. Crunch time. Alexa Rancourt, 16 boards, 11 points, 3 assists. Double-double. Lauren Armstrong also 18 points, 11 boards, double-double. In that third quarter, Lindsay Black for UKC had 8 points, a couple of threes and a mid-ranger. Good to see her offense starting to click. Gonna need more from her. Great ball movement by the Hurricanes. Dribble drive is stagnated a bit here. Pick and roll, good help, but not good enough. Rancourt sets a solid screen, rolls hard, gets position under the hoop, and finishes with no mistake. DeSantos Gutierrez. Ford using that pivot foot effectively. Kick out, Black. Too long. Blue Devils need to get home. And a hack from Ford. Coming down with the left arm across the body of Wilson Brown. Been really impressed with Wilson Brown's ability to cause chaos on the defensive end and then to push the pace on the offensive end in transition. This has been the kryptonite, though. Missing free throws. They can see just from the routine. Looks to be a bit off rhythm, even a little bit uncomfortable there. The confidence definitely a factor. See it on her face, shaking her head. Hard to remain confident after such a rough time at the line. Good denial of that entry pass. Rancourt doing what needs to be done. The most valuable player in this ACAA last year. She does it all. She'll distribute. She'll set screens. She'll defend your best player. Perimeter or post, doesn't matter. And you can count on 12 rebounds a game from Rancourt. Brown once again gets to the free throw line. And Wilson Brown's gonna have to start hitting these, or what is usually a good thing, driving hard to the hoop and getting free throws, could turn into a bad thing. As we're not getting points and the clock is stopping. Not possessing the ball for more than 5 seconds before it goes back to the Blue Devils. See if Coach Conley will ride it out with Wilson Brown. That one finally looks a little more in rhythm. Some more arc and look good right out of the hands. Look at this defensive pressure. Up in the face. Black once again securing it with 2 hands. Unable to get the ball out of those 2 hands before she lands. Excuse my lame Dr. Seuss impression. It was not intentional. (72-54) Hurricanes going to milk this clock for all it's worth. Nakia Brown. Check out the pressure, folks. Santos Gutierrez hits the mid-range. She's been a spark, a breath of fresh air off the bench. She's a third-year guard from Toronto, Ontario. Armstrong, Rancourt, dribble drive. Wilson Brown. Yep, and a foul on Taylor Talbot. Grabbed the shoulder on the box out attempt there. I like the aggression, not allowing yourself to be boxed out, going without a fight, but can't grab on. Loose ball, Blue Devils, Ford. No one stops the ball. Underneath, Black, thought she was fouled. Ford underneath again, got to get a shot up. How long? Blue Devils ball. Laura Kirsch. Death, taxes, and Flora Kirsch. Some things are just inevitable. Rancourt lulling the defense to sleep. Ford touches earth on the crossover. Ford up top, defended by Rancourt. Errant pass. And there's that room between the screen we're talking about. Great job on defense by Talbot. Dribbling through the pressure. Armstrong, Stedman, jab step, go. Armstrong, step back. No good. DeSantos Gutierrez, rebound. Blue Devils need to get some scoring going. Strong drive. Black draws the attention, kicks it out. Needs some space. Flora Kirsch on her way out of the post, and the pass goes in without the knowledge of Flora Kirsch. How about the hustle? You're down 16 in the fourth quarter, and you're making hustle plays like that. Never say die. Great job by Sydney Flora Kirsch putting together a great game. Second-year guard from Toronto. Having one heck of a game this afternoon. I am currently dropping eaves. We'll report on what I hear. Blue Devils drawing up a play for Nora Quinlan. Going to come up from the low post. And the coach for Blue Devils encouraging his team to keep fighting, get those easy looks underneath. I think what we'll see here is a 4-low set for the Blue Devils whenever they get the ball back. Fortunate that time. Blue Devils came out expecting to be on offense. Some confusion for the possession arrow there. Not really in a defensive mindset. Plagenhoff knocks down the triple. I don't know if that was the dagger, but it was pretty shiny, folks. Extending this lead back to 18. And the Blue Devils running out of time. There's Quinlan popping out, knocks it down. You could tell coming out of the release, that was good. In rhythm, pass right on target in the shooting pocket. Credit the play design from the Kings coach. Plagenhoff, that's going to be Hurricanes ball off of a keg. It's going to be 14 seconds on the shot clock, folks. Rancourt, no good down low. You can see there's a difference in the level of comfort Rancourt has finishing, depending which side of the rim she's on. Good box out from Armstrong. A forearm shiver to Black. All is fair in love and war when that rebound is up for grabs. Not a foul if it doesn't get called. McKeag, mid-range jumper, no good. Armstrong dictating the pace, pulls it back. Rancourt to the right, this time stays right and no good on the finish. We talked about it, folks. Visibly upset with herself, Rancourt looks over at her family. Sitting at half court there, the Rancourt family. And just last night, Alexa's sister, first name's escaping me, but another Rancourt playing for the Crandall Chargers women's volleyball team. They had just played here last night, falling 3-0 to the Hurricanes. They're back in action on Sunday, Chargers, Hurricanes. A keg, strong offensive crash. Kick out, McDonald. Skip pass, Quinlan. Just hit, no good. Plagenhoff. Floating pass to Rancourt, could not control it. Good look off from McDonald, but Armstrong shuts the door. The size advantage, Lauren Armstrong. Got to have a good 5 to 6 inches on McDonald in height, and the length of Armstrong's arms adding to that disadvantage for McDonald. Made a good move to get open, but Armstrong just makes her look silly. Another good contest from Armstrong, and the height and athleticism of Rancourt there, securing the board. Look at this, dribble drive, kick out, Driscoll, Plagenhoff, the extra pass, Hurricanes. Closing this one out as they keep the lead to 17. Soiko tries to answer, no good. Offensive glass, Soiko gets it. Kick out. Oh, thought maybe that'd be a travel and a bank shot. McDonald with perhaps the best miss of her career. I'm about 99% sure she did not call bank on that. How about that backdoor cut? Non-verbal communication. Stedman and Armstrong. This is their third year together, if I'm not mistaken. And that's the type of offense that only comes with 3 years of chemistry. Rancourt. Still pushing the pace. And an ill-advised pass that time. No one had stopped the ball. Both Kings defenders gravitating towards the next pass. I think Rancourt could have went end-to-end there. 80-64. And there's a veteran play from Plagenhoff. Nothing opening up, so throws it off McDonald for an extra 5 seconds and a chance to reset. Rancourt, this time again, no good with the right hand. Not following through with a flick of the wrist with the right, just sort of a push float shot. Ford with a pat on the head from Stedman. And a keg. The keg follows it up, 14-point game. Kings need to stop. I'd have to agree with Coach Conley there. I saw that one going off the defenders on its way out. Blue Devils need to score on the majority of their possessions, probably have about 6 left. So you do the math, they're down 16, can't allow too many scores on the other side either. No, down 14, that's why I asked you guys to do the math. Another missed layup, Rancourt. And Armstrong with the rebound. And the putback attempt thwarted, but a foul is called. And we have entered the last 2 minutes. Hurricanes built that lead in the first half. The Blue Devils made it interesting, but this fourth quarter has been very even. And when you're down as big as these Blue Devils were in the first half, you can't afford to be even. Armstrong will check out of the game. Heck of a performance. Timeout on the floor. Not sure if they added the point for that last free throw, but we'll trust that they did. Looking at some of these stats, Armstrong 19 points, 14 rebounds. Is that good from your point guard? Not sure. 18 points, 7 boards for Stedman. Both Armstrong and Stedman contributing 3 assists as well. Rancourt, 13 points, 18 rebounds, and 3 assists. Folks, the Hurricanes dominating the glass. And Nikia Wilson-Brown contributing 10 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. Legenhoff contributing 12 as well. All 4 out of 5 starters in double digits on offense for the Hurricanes, as well as Nikiva Wilson-Brown contributing 10 off the bench. Really strong performance from the Hurricanes today. Wavered slightly in the third quarter, but have closed out in this fourth quarter quite well. There is that extra point I was talking about. 81-66 now. Defensive glass. Driscoll finds Plegenhoff, and they will use the clock now. That's got to be a foul. Not sure how that's not called. Driscoll throws up a triple, no good. Rancourt, how about 19 rebounds, 15 points? And Driscoll screens Rancourt. Friendly fire for the Hurricanes there on the defensive end. Talbot, Driscoll. Miscommunication, Driscoll and Stedman. Stedman, a very effective cutter away from the ball. Able to find space. And a screen, Armstrong back into the game, gonna play some defense. But the Blue Devils have let this one go too long. They're gonna run out of time here and fall to the Hurricanes. But the Blue Devils refusing to stop giving it everything they can, keeping that pressure on. Hurricanes pass through it well. Stedman back to Rancourt, back to Stedman, missed layup. Blue Devils put up a triple. McDonald's no good. And that will be 20 boards for Alexa Rancourt, followed up by a turnover. The real story today, folks, Hurricanes dominate the glass. Lots of offensive rebounds and really taking care of business on the defensive side too. Combination of Rancourt and Armstrong and Wilson Brown combining for 40-some rebounds. Yeah, that'll do. I think that'll do. Stedman puts up a floater. Soiko misses the layup, and Plagenhoff will get the rebound. Now Hurricanes take care of business here in the opening matchup of this doubleheader, 85-69. The women's Hurricanes victorious in game 1 of this campaign. Come get your duds in order, folks. We will be back after a quick break. Allow these men's teams to get warm. And we'll be back with some more basketball action here in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island.